Erroneous, we are. What's up, guys? It's Boba McKinley, Crain here. Today, I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free review of the Book of Boba Fett, Season 1, Episode 7. Now, let's get into it. So, I watched this episode the day it came out, which was this previous Wednesday. I just haven't had time to review it until now. The important thing is, I'm doing the review now. It's getting done. Anyway, so this is the season finale. And in this episode, Boba Fett and a few of his friends are trying to fight off spice traders. Well, spice smugglers. Like illegal spice smugglers. Like who are trying to basically bring that stuff into the city and kind of take over it slowly take over the city. And Boba Fett wasn't gonna let that happen, so he and his friends decided to fight back, and that's the plot of this episode, the basic plot. Anyway, I really enjoyed this episode. It was a perfect episode. Was it my favorite Book of Boba Fett episode? No, but it's one of my favorites. And it's very fun. It's got some really fun moments in it that'll catch you by surprise. It's got a few touching moments in there between characters. I can't get too into this stuff because spoilers. This is a spoiler-free review, but I can tell you some stuff. Boba Fett is great in this episode. So is the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is also great in this episode. And so are all the other characters. They're just great. And this episode ended on a satisfying conclusion. It felt satisfying. It didn't feel permanent, but I mean, it wasn't really supposed to feel permanent. The acting's great. The editing is great. The use of flashbacks is great. It's a fun movie. It's not a movie. I'm sorry. It's a fun episode with a lot of fun action scenes and a lot of great storytelling, and it uses everything this season's built up to in this final episode, which I think is great. It was really fun. The costumes were, like I said, awesome. The cinematography was great. It could be, at times, a little bit predictable, but predictable in a good way. Predictable in, a way that, if you just pay attention, you'll figure out what's going to happen. And it had some really satisfying moments in it. And, it ended on a cliffhanger that made you wonder. Well, not like an exact cliffhanger, but kind of a cliffhanger that made you wonder, what's going to happen next in the future to these characters, and makes you want to see, more of them, more episodes of, more Star Wars episodes involving these characters, and it makes for a great finale. Anyway, I'm going to give this episode a 100% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A+. Subscribe, join the notification squad. I'll return.